Welcome!
Hello!
Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright Trilogy playthrough.
Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix Wright.
Everett him.
Alright, so, obviously we're playing Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright Trilogy. We need the first playthrough of our Let's Play series. I am super excited to be playing these games because I actually haven't played them before, and a lot of people have been talking about them, like the wild and crazy antics that go on in the courtroom, and based off of the Japanese judicial system. And I love that, from what I've, heard and seen and whatnot, that it's like this super serious but also doesn't take itself too seriously at the same time kind of a thing.
Yeah. Picks and chooses when it's being silly and serious.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm really excited to be playing, like, not one game, but 3, potentially, because Trilogy, yay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what about you guys?
Honestly, I'm excited. Same, I haven't played it before either. The thing for me is that I maybe heard about it once or twice within the few years that we were working at the gaming store we do. And it's been rising in popularity ever since the Trilogy came out on like Switch and PS4. So
yeah, it's more accessible for people.
I actually had a lady come in today being like, "Do you guys have this?" It's like, America doesn't have any physical versions. We're not that cool.
I know, right? Honestly, this and Professor Layton, those are the two that they've been rising again. Yeah. But I think it's because they mainly put them on 3DS games because, honestly, in Japan, like, portable gaming is everything. The Vita, the 3DS, all that kind of stuff, like, it thrives over there. It doesn't do as well here.
I think it's because like their gaming culture is more snacks to them, so the force is like
you're
5 minutes in, or
exactly, and that's why I like stuff like Animal Crossing. Like, I mean, it's definitely popular over here. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, how popular it is here compared to there. It was like when I think of the best comparison I can think of is soccer. So here, soccer is in the right crowds. Woo! Great,
amazing,
yay. Yeah. And when I went to Germany, it is 10 times as big as football is here.
Yeah.
So I was just like blown away by that.
People get killed over that sport. People literally get into face-maiming riots.
I was on a city bus, and that was what I'm like a sardine packed in a can, basically. I saw several cars be turned over because they lost. So yeah, that's very true.
The same thing happens when they win.
Yeah. Oh, right. I felt afraid for my life. So,
before we start, I feel introductions are important.
Yes. So, yes. First playthrough, obviously, Ciri, as in from Witcher 3 Ciri. Yes.
Majora, as in Majora's Mask.
And Chubby, as in, well, just Chubby.
So,
perfect.
If you're ever wondering, I might as well get this out of the way, why we call him Chubby.
Yeah.
It's an old inside joke from when we worked together. I can't roll my R's. So
neither can I.
We make the saddest Chewbacca noises. So, the first time I tried to explain that to him, all that came out was... So it's kind of like, we called him Chubby because he's special.
Basically the Dolan version, like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Dolan meme version.
Why you do this, Gooby?
Spoder man. Why you do this, Chubby?
Perfect. I do like these caramel M&Ms. They're good.
Really good.
I'm destroying my every taste bud with Sour Patch Kids. So.
Yes.
Good. Alright, let us begin. New game. Play this game!
Play this game, it's really good!
The first tournament.
Oh, that guy. Straight up has a sniper's mark on his head. And he's welcoming it.
He's so happy for it. He's like,
I welcome you.
Yes.
I wish we're dead. Like us, bro, really.
Like, I feel you, man, but like, get the mold off of your head. It's freaky.
Gasp.
Look at this KOOL-AID. That's really thick Kool-Aid now.
Yeah, you suck at making Kool-Aid, lady.
It's coming out of you. That's literally the opposite of how you drink Kool-Aid.
Do you not know how to Kool-Aid, ma'am?
That's exactly the opposite. It's supposed to go in you.
He's so concerned, and now he likes it.
He gets it. He's with me on this.
What's with all his sweat droplets? I mean, I get in context he just killed a lady.
I mean, usually when you commit murder, you're pretty, distraught.
And
but
thirsty.
he's not exactly distraught. That's the thing.
Fair enough, but he's still sweaty from the
Kool-Aid.
murder. And the Kool-Aid.
The way that I see it, he probably whacked her, once, because we don't see, bruises everywhere.
Fair.
Mm-hmm.
So, one foul swoop wouldn't make you sweaty. Like 5 to 6, probably, but, one foul swoop is ugh!
As we all know,
Okay,
swooping is bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
So.
never swoop. Don't do swoop, kids.
Well, the thing is, he
No swooping
did
for kids.
just literally murder someone, so he's probably got an adrenaline dump going, and it could be hot out.
Yeah, it's like Dare, but with swooping.
Someone brings in a briefcase full of swooping.
It's like, look at this.
This is what happens when you swoop and it shows some, kid with, a snapback.
It's just
backwards.
a picture.
Yeah. All I can imagine is the kids that wear, snapbacks. Backwards, but to the side, so it's at a diagonal.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Because, okay, you put it in backwards, and you're like, alright, fine, whatever. But then you have it at the diagonal, and you're just like, can you just not?
The diagonal or sideways, and you're just like, so
Can
this is the
you
ratio
stop?
of douche
Yeah.
to normal.
There's a circumference that we are okay with, and you are at the level that we are not, sir.
Well,
It's
Please
an
stop.
hourglass.
That's the thing not talked about either. The kids who take the hat, and with the bill still flat, they just put it straight on their head with a sticky and a bowl.
Oh, I hate that.
Right?
I see those stupid kids every day.
God, okay, let's actually play. So, August 3rd, 9:47 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
2 days before my birthday.
Oh! So yeah, I'm Pinnix.
Pahonix, thank you very much.
Why am I nervous?
Pahonix.
Pahonix.
Rick!
Oh, that was loud.
Sorry.
Oh, hiya, Chief.
Woo! I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes a murder trial right off the bat. I was going so well.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's just fine.
I like her little head tilt, just, hey, I'm impressed.
Stare at my cleavage, please.
Okay, I will.
It says a lot about you and your client as well.
Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor.
A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case?
That's a good
Retrial.
point. Isn't that's a good, I mean, it's off the
Yeah.
Japanese, but so it's probably, I won't
Also,
say probably, but
Also, it's a game, so.
I mean, fair, but that would definitely
Still.
not be a good
Also,
thing.
when she's shocked, hide the cleavage. You don't get.
Oh.
You have to explain before you get this treat.
Oh.
Also, see, well, it's for,
Yes.
it's for her at that point.
Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. Wow, it's, okay.
Also, I talk about my cases outside of work
Yeah.
all the time.
I get time because I don't get clocked in for this, and it's totally fine, right? He's one of the reasons I became an attorney.
Well, that's news to me.
I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. I want to help him, guys. If you did not know, I want to help.
Oh.
It's over. My life, everything. It's all over.
Ellipses. Is that your climate?
Is that your
Yes.
climate changing over there?
I mean, it's all around us.
Is that your client screaming over there? Wait, is this me?
Yeah.
I'm screaming off to the side. It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's him.
Death, despair. Oh! I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die.
It sounds like he wants to die.
You think?
Yo, me too, fam.
Well, she is a detective.
Yeah, dude, damn.
Yeah.
Nick!
It's butts.
It's butts.
Hey there, Larry.
Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty.
This isn't how this works.
No. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die.
What? What's wrong, Larry?
Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't! Who took her away from me? Who did this? Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away.
The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you!
Aw, you.
My name is Penix Wright.
Air Force Pen.
Here's the story. Here's the gist.
Bruh.
My first case is a fairly simple one.
Kool-Aid everywhere. She wants to sue.
I mean, why not murder her? She spilled the Kool-Aid. God damn.
For the ritualistic death.
God, don't you know anything? A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. He definitely doesn't look guilty with all that sweat. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts!
You are peeking like a mother.
Okay with that. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case. To clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do.
Sweet.
August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2.
Court is now in session at the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
I love Mr. Payne's voice. It's so good.
It works so well for him.
He
I mean,
looks
look at him.
exactly like that voice.
Oh,
no one
definitely.
can deny it. I swear. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Yeah, the mumbling there really made it. Yeah. His delivery is solid.
I believe him. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. If that wasn't already super obvious.
Right. You're conducting during this trial with the side of fate of your client.
You stupid.
Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves.
Thank
Thank
you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Wright. Given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness.
Yes, Your Honor. Gulp. Handshaking. Eyesight fading.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
You were supposed to scream it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why I was did like the.
Fair. I will let you do that only with the judge, though.
Yes.
It's Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor.
Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what was the victim's name?
Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here.
Phoenix! Are you absolutely sure you're up to this? I'm appalled. You don't even know the victim's name.
Oh, the victim. Of course. I know the victim's name. I, just forgot.
Just look at the face on her.
Temporarily.
She's like, bitch, please.
We're all boned.
Butts is doomed.
Have you any...
That butt is doomed.
that butt. It's like, have you even studied law?
I think I feel a migraine coming on.
Yeah, that's perfect.
He has the medallion, thank you very much.
Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record! Just press the R1 button to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. You fucking idiot.
Mr. Wright, who was the victim in this case?
Court record. Cindy's autopsy. So it's center block Cindy Stone.
It's totally center block.
The victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was...
Well, we know that because we saw it. So hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. This.
Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Well, then drink some water. You're clearly sweating a lot. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne.
Yes. Oh, spit bubble stuck in throat. Gross.
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court what that object was?
The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it. The court accepts it into evidence.
Statue added to the court record. A statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy.
Right. Or right. Damn it. Sorry. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the R1 button to check the court record frequently. I almost talked in Mr. Payne's voice.
No.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now?
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case.
What do I do in this murder trial investigation? You need to pay attention.
Pay the fuck attention.
I mean, fair God.
Stop it on with the murder, Zeus. Get some fucking patience. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Excuse me. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. We look so confident there.
He's kind of cute, to be honest.
Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Yeah, she had. That's why I killed her. Wait.
Wait.
Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony.
Here it comes.
No! Like, every single time. This gets me so upset when people are like, oh, we're like Romeo and Juliet. Like
Bella
they knew
and
each other for a
Edward.
week and died at the end on a Saturday. That's when you go out and do something fun. You don't die on a Saturday. Like, come on.
Right.
And then Cleopatra and Mark Antony, it's even worse because they're like, okay, we're like that. No. Cleopatra did not ever love Mark Antony because she actually loved Julius Caesar. Don't care about the age difference. They loved each other. And then also, yeah, sure, they had 3 kids together, whatever. But, like, you know what? No. Like, in the beginning of the play, they even talk about it. Like, Mark Antony is like, oh, I love Cleopatra so much. She's so amazing. Oh, I do everything for her. Blah, blah, blah. And then Cleopatra's like, God. God, he's so pathetic. I could just, like, do anything to him and he wouldn't care. And it's like, you know, same, but, like, whatever, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I just, such an irk of mine.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I've never understood the whole love of Romeo and Juliet. I always thought it was bullshit. Because, like, in my eyes, like, the perfect love story would be, like, my parents, who have been together for, like, 20, 30 years, and they still act like teenagers. My dad actively goes after my mom's butt, and she goes, "Ah!" Anytime, like, much louder, obviously. Anytime, like, he surprises her with it.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Romeo and Juliet is a 17-year-old and a 14-year-old.
But they're dumb kids.
Canoodling.
It's cute.
They literally are just like, ooh, let's have sex. And then it's her, like, handmaid being like, no, you have to get married first. And then she's just like, oh, okay. So then they get married in secret. And then they're like, yay, we can have sex now. And then they die.
Yep. Like, this is the worst sex play ever.
This is the one point where I'm not going to say still a better love story than Twilight.
Fair. But I also just really feel bad for Paris. Because he was actually a really nice guy.
Yeah.
He was just like, oh, I really like Juliet. Oh, she's dead. And she loved somebody else this whole time. And she was already married. Okay.
That's cool.
That's cool,
This
I
is
guess.
how we're living our lives.
Yeah.
So this is his reference to a great romance. Boy, was he the butts of that joke.
God damn it.
And with that, we continue.
Oh, Judy.
We'll
Wipe
censor
that
it.
out. Me. Or you.
That's more work for me.
Or you. Hey, I work to get
More work.
you.
Didn't they all die? Thank you, Phoenix, for
Right.
being my internal monologue.
I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls. Or seeing me. Ever.
That's usually a dumb punny, but okay.
What's it to you anyway?
What offensive.
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumb.
Wow.
Laying the
Mr.
pain on, yeah.
Mr. Pain is bringing the pain.
In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men.
Min is in plural.
I believe so.
She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
So yeah, multiple.
Nice.
Holy. I mean, like, you do you, but like,
There's nothing wrong with it.
yeah, not at all. But like, damn.
Oh, what do you mean? One of them. Lies. All lies. I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim's passport.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, there was a gas bubble and I cannot do a Mr. Pain impression with a gas bubble in my esophagus. It needs to be proper, damn it.
According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Passport added to the court record. Passport. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder.
Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way.
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income, but large titties.
She was large in all the right places.
Nice.
Yes. It appears she had several sugar daddies.
Daddy's sugar.
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts.
That hustle.
Right?
She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude, how considerate.
We can definitely see what kind of woman Miss Stone was.
Snap in Z formation. Alright. With that, I think we should stop our first episode.
Yes.
So, intermission! Clap!
Several claps.
Yes, several of the claps. So then, yeah, next time we're gonna be playing some more.
Woo!
I'm excited.
Bye,
I think.
guys.
Bye.
Eat your beans.
Yarp. Swaggles out!
Squirrels out.